Wow, the lighting in here is bad. Join your live video. Hey, Marquita. I look really dark on my phone, and I don't know if that's because my battery is low. Is the lighting okay on your end? Oh, I need to wash. Can't hear you, but can see you at a gathering. Oh, gotcha. Please don't turn the phone up and embarrass me in front of those people. Okay, so I'm going to wait a few more minutes and give people time to join. And I'm going to do the charcoal mask tonight, the seaweed scrub, and then the face wash and your moisturizer to finish off. Hi, Tiff. How are you? Just waiting a few more minutes for other people to join. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hi, Althea. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started so that I don't take up too much of you guys' time. But today I am doing a demonstration. I'm starting off with the charcoal mask. This is my Sunday nightly routine. I'm going to do the charcoal mask by Earth and Escapes. I am going to follow up with the exfoliating seaweed scrub from Pelle. That's my line. And then I'm going to wash that off with my face wash and follow up at the end with a rose water toner and the Earth and Escapes facial moisturizer. So to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my charcoal mask. And the instructions are on the back, guys. I've done it so many times, I kind of just eyeball it by now. And I use this one here, the 1/8 of a teaspoon. And a little goes a long way. And what I use to apply this is just an old Mary Kay blush brush. And per the directions, I'm going to mix this in a plastic bowl, and I'm not going to use a silver spoon or anything like that. It's recommended that you use a plastic spoon, but I mix mine up with an old blush brush and it gets the job done. So I've got the powder in my bowl. Hey Corinne, how are you? And then I'm going to add my water. Alright guys, this is what it looks like in the bowl. And I'm just going to mix it around with that blush brush. And it looks like I need a little more of my charcoal mask. My measurement may have been off on my spoon. And guys, you just mix this up with your water until it turns into like a thick black paste. And then I'm just gonna apply it to my skin as such. And I'm only going to do the bottom half of my face, you guys. That's my nose, my chin, my cheeks, and that's it, you guys. And one of the things that I love about this charcoal mask, you guys, is as it hardens on your face, you can feel it tightening and really drawing the impurities out of your pores. I got there. It's okay to get a little bit on your lips. It's okay if it doesn't all go on even or as thick as you want it. And guys, I went yesterday and I got an entire face wax. I don't know if many of you know, but I'm extremely hairy. I have to get my eyebrows waxed, my lip waxed, and recently I started to get my chin waxed because I'm going to be the old aunt with the beard and the mustache. So I went and I took care of that yesterday. So I saved all the ickiness that was left on my face as far as, you know, the blackheads and things like that for you guys, because I know I wanted to do this demonstration for you tonight. But my face felt really good after my wax. But I was like, you know, the time of the month, I've been stressed out. I've got some little breakouts here in this area. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. But I said, you know what, Sunday's my day to mask. Gonna apply my mask and let it do its work. So I'm gonna let that sit there and harden for a few minutes. And normally mine takes me about 10 minutes, you guys, to harden. And then I'll rinse it off. I'm gonna apply just a little more water and a little more paste to mine. On that chin area, I want a little more, guys, because that's really my trouble spot right now. And like I said, this charcoal mask came from earthandescapes.com. She's local here in the Houston area. She makes everything by hand and in small batches, and this mask works wonders. I have never used a charcoal mask before hers. I've used other types of masks, like this avocado mask and this so-called mud mask that you buy at Target and the beauty supply before. But this was the first charcoal mask that I used, and I saw results with it. So I continue to buy it and use it. I rinse it off using the Pelle seaweed scrub that I make, you guys. It's a great exfoliant, and it works really well in conjunction. Hey, Locked In. Nice to see you. It works really well with the charcoal mask. The two go hand in hand. Peanut butter and jelly, what can I say? They work well together. The seaweed scrub is great for scrubbing off the mask. It's a wash-off mask, not one of those icky peel-off masks that y'all are seeing on YouTube. Stay away from those, you guys. Those are horrible. But this is a scrub-off mask. So I can already feel it tightening around my lip area and then around my eyes, you guys. And this is not as heavy as I normally do it. This is a light one, but I was sure to go heavy in this area because that's where I have a little bit of a breakout. So like I said, after this hardens, I'm going to scrub it off using the exfoliating seaweed scrub, and then I'm going to follow up with the Pelle foaming face wash. I don't know if you guys saw my post earlier today, but I did a little checklist to help you guys out, saying on which days what you should be doing to your skin. Of course, every night you're going to cleanse it, wash it for some of you people. You're going to cleanse it, you're going to tone it, and you're going to moisturize it. But on some days you're going to use a mask, and on some days you're going to use an exfoliant. That's just a little checklist to help some of you out, because a lot of people are like, when do I use this? When do I use that? I like to tell people with the exfoliant, think about your heavy trash days. Normally heavy trash days are like Tuesdays and Thursdays or Tuesdays and Fridays in some people's neighborhoods. Let those be your exfoliant days. Take out the trash on your face. Get rid of all that stuff. So afterwards, after I follow up with the foaming face wash, I am going to use another Earth and Escapes product, you guys. I am going to use her facial moisturizer. And the facial moisturizer that I have here is the one for mostly oily skin. My skin is extremely oily, you guys, on my face. And a lot of you may know that my line of products, my signature product, is the body butter. I do not use my body butter on my face. I use Earth and Escape's facial moisturizer, and that is because her product is specifically formulated for the face. I have two different textures of skin on my body, which a lot of us have. I've got really oily up here, and from the neck down, I'm really dry. So I love that her product was formulated, and it actually works on my oily skin. Serene Storm, hi, how are you? If any of you have used the charcoal mask before, or any of the Pelle scrubs or face washes, please just give me a little thumbs up or something. Let me know that you've used these products before. And one thing that I forgot to tell you guys, before you apply the charcoal mask, you want to open up your pores. You want to apply a warm towel or towelette to your face, but I didn't do that. You didn't see me do that in my video because I am fresh out of the shower. And so I just let that steam do its work on my face, and then I apply that over the face bowl here. Yes, I do have a bundle for the face. If you look on my website, which is www.bellepellegoods.com, I have bundled the face wash and the seaweed scrub together because those products work wonders together. They just kind of go hand in hand. I believe it was Thursday when I decided to go ahead and bundle that, and that's going to be a permanent thing. So if you buy those two products together, you're going to save $4. All right, so just feeling my mask here. It's time for me to go ahead and scrub it off. And with your water, you guys, you don't want your water scalding hot. And you don't want it too ice cold either. Lukewarm is what I would say. Move my packages out of the way because I don't want to get this wet. And I have a fresh face towel over here for you guys to see that I'm using. One of the things you want to keep in mind is you want to be changing out your face towel daily, you guys. If you're washing your face twice a day, you need to have 2 face towels per day. Do not use the same towel that you are drying off with or the same towel that you are washing your butt with to dry your face. Don't bring those germs from the rooter to the tutor, okay? We want to keep it fresh. We want to keep it clean. So I have a fresh towel here that I'm going to dry my face with. All right, so I'm going to scrub off using the Pelle Exfoliating Seaweed Scrub. If I can get my jar open. It's live TV, folks. What can I say? Just a moment. All right. And for those of you who have never seen the product, let me go ahead and put it in the camera without spilling any of the oil out. This is what it looks like. And as it's been sitting in the jar, you guys, your oil does tend to rise to the top. So before you use it, you just want to take your finger in it like I'm doing and just kind of give it a stir and mix everything up. This has got some seaweed powder or kelp powder, dead sea salt, some grapeseed oil, and vitamin E in it, you guys. It's also got a little bit of lavender oil and tea tree oil in it. So I've got some here in the palm of my hands. And I will not lie to you guys, this is not a pretty process. You're not going to be like those Neutrogena commercials that coming all out of the face bowl, throwing your hair back all fresh and clean and crap like that. You're probably going to make a mess. This is why I usually tend to do this in the shower. I'm going to go ahead and scrub it off. And like I said, this product does contain sea salts, you guys. So be careful to avoid your eyes. And also, if you have any kind of minor cuts or scrapes on your face, do not use this product because the salt is going to burn. And I mean, it's going to do the job. It's still going to get it clean and exfoliate your skin, leave it really soft and smooth. But at the same time, you don't want to irritate any cut or anything like that with salt. Okay. I'm gonna go in and rinse my hands. Rinse my face off. And guys, make sure you're getting your neck when you exfoliate and when you wash your face. The same as when you apply your makeup, you don't want to have two different skin tones going on. So always, always, always include that neck. Gotten all of that off. So I'm just going to pat it dry. Never ever rub your skin with your towel because your towel can be really abrasive. You just want to pat it dry. And as you can see, I've gotten all of my charcoal mask off, you guys. And my skin feels really great and it feels soft to the touch. And those little breakouts that I was telling you about that were in this area, as I run my finger over them, you guys, they already feel smaller. That charcoal mask has sucked all that oil and that gunk out of there, and it's really diminished some of those breakouts. So now I'm going to follow up with my face wash. I would show you guys the label, but it's been in the shower, and this is what it looks like it's been used. Always shake up your foaming face wash. Mix all those oils up really, really well. And a little bit goes a long way, you guys. And like I said, this is a foaming face wash, so it lathers really well. This has got some peppermint oil in it, some grapeseed oil, some liquid-based African black soap, which is great for diminishing scars, treating acne breakouts, and evening out your skin tone. One of the things that I love about this face wash is the peppermint oil. When you use this in the mornings in the shower, you guys, that warm water mixed with that peppermint oil really opens up those nasal passages. And once again, taking that face towel and just patting my skin dry. And as you can see, I'm all wet here because, like I said, I ain't no Neutrogena bottle. This was not going to be a pretty process, and I normally do it in the shower. I don't know how many of y'all are like me and you watch those commercials and you go, how do they come up out of that face bowl looking all glamorous and their sink isn't wet? I wish I could show y'all the surface of my countertop right now because it's soaking wet. So I pat it dry. And you always, after you use an exfoliant, a face cleanser, whatever it is you use on your face, before you apply your moisturizer, guys, you want to apply a toner. A lot of people are old school. They use sea breeze. Some people use witch hazel. I make my own toner. Here it is right here. This is a fresh batch that I made today. This is rose water. And what I've done is I've taken some distilled water and I put just enough in a pot to cover fresh rose petals. I went to the store today, got a dozen roses, took one of them and snipped them, pulled the rose petals off, and I boiled it in distilled water. Afterwards, I added just a little bit of witch hazel and tea tree oil in there, and you give it a good shake. And this has been cooling for about 5 hours now. I made this earlier this afternoon. And I've got my little cotton pads here. And I've been making my own rose water for maybe about 3 months, you guys. It's really simple and easy to do. It's great for a Sunday afternoon. And you just apply a little onto your cotton pads as such. And you use it like you would any other toner. And guys, since I have been using all natural and handcrafted products on my skin, I was never one of those girls that you were like, oh my God, her skin's amazing. Look at her, she's so beautiful. I always suffered with acne and acne scarring. In the past few months, I have noticed that my skin has been glowing. My confidence has been boosted through the roof because I leave my house without makeup now. I used to always leave the house with a foundation or a CC cream, something on. I go barefaced now. Almost 90% of the time. Embrace your moon. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining us. And on top of that, the rose water just smells damn good. So I'll dispose of that. And you let that dry for a few seconds, and you can fan your face if you want to. And then follow up with your favorite moisturizer. Mine is the Earth and Escapes Green Tea Face Moisturizer. Of course, mine is a little worn, so you really can't see the label all that great, but that's what it looks like, you guys. So 2 of Earth and Escapes products that I use almost daily on my face, you guys. I don't know if you've used her products before or not, but I would advise you to check them out. I also used her green tea infused eye mask. And like I said, do not forget your neck, you guys. Nobody wants to look 25 in the face with a 45-year-old neck. And that's it, you guys. Easy peasy, and I'm ready for bed. I took a little extra time with my routine because I wanted to explain things to you tonight, but normally I do all of this in the shower, and it takes me no time at all. Like I said, you want to exfoliate your face 2 to 3 times a week. You want to use a charcoal mask on your face maybe 1 to 2 times a week. If you didn't see my post earlier on Pelle Skin, check it out. I posted a weekly checklist for you, and it tells you what to do every day to your face, whether it's cleansing and masking, cleansing and exfoliating, but every day, twice a day, you do want to cleanse, tone, and moisturize your skin. Get you a good oil-based moisturizer, you guys, especially one that contains an SPF, because it is warm outside and we don't want to do any damage to our skin. Before I end tonight, does anyone have any questions? Or does anyone have any input? Have you used these products before? Would you like to share anything? Oh, thanks, Thea. Alright guys, like I was telling Locked In earlier, the foaming face wash and the seaweed scrub are now sold as a bundle at www.bellepellegoods.com. If you buy them in a bundle versus buying them individually, you do save some money. Also, I will be popping today's live feed up on my newest feature on my website, which is the blog feature. So be sure to check out the new website, check out the blog, and I now have a review section. Lots of changes, you guys. I now have a review section on my website, so if you've used any of my products, I love feedback. If you have any suggestions, or if you just really love the product and want to let me know that, let me know on the bottom of bellepellegoods.com in the review section. I really appreciate all of you joining me tonight. I know it's late on a Sunday night, but I was one of the lucky ones and I don't have to go to work tomorrow. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.